may very soon be getting pretty damp, and that may well, of course, have an impact on the game when it starts, or indeed as it develops. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to...
And the finish! Deftly away. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Calafiori. Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts. Vardiol. Cherki. Martinelli. Saka! An early chance there, first of the game.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Lewis. Foden. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Subimendi. Calafiori. Saliba. Rice. Timber. Ødegaard. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lewis can get it clear. Foden. Yehi. Ruben Diaz. Martinelli. Vardiol. Doku. Rodri. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. Vardiol. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Lewis. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Cleared away. Cherki. Lewis. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Vardiol. It's a mighty effort! He's done very well to get to that.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Rice. Saliba. Subimendi. Martinelli. Cherki. Lewis. Ruben Diaz. Doku chasing after it. Ødegaard. Martinelli. Martinelli, forwards and with intent. Saka! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Rice goes short. Time to deliver. Calafiori. And it's Ødegaard. Muscular approach does pay off here. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And he's going to Rex. Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to get it clear. And here's Ødegaard. And here's Saka! Goal! Arsenal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ruben Dias. Cherki. Ruben Dias.
Vardiol.
Doku.
Vardiol.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Moved on forwards. Timber. Saka given the lift of his goal. Timber picks it up now. Oh, he's found him in space. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Foden. Lewis. Foden. Bernardo Silva. Out to the left it goes.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Ruben Dias. Bernardo Silva. And he goes cross-field. Foden. Lewis. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rodri shifted upfield. Doku. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Can he finish? They've scored!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Manchester City. After 3 minutes it is number 10, Ryan Cherky.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
That's tidy. Calafiori opts to play it back. And here's Martinelli. Lewis with the clearance.
Martinelli really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Saliba. He has found the way through. Lovely bit of skill. Cherky. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And he'll shoot here! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Martinelli. Calafiori. Rodri. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. Aim forwards. Oh, that's nice. He's got space in the area. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Saliba, Calafiori, and it's played forward. Ruben Dias getting this one clear. And it's Timber. Doku. Now it's Haaland. Doku. Rice shifted upfield. Now it's Saka. He's got away. Saka! Chance! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Saka. Now it's Haaland. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, sweet feet. Over to the left. Can he deliver? Oh, this is he's having a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Played into the middle. Calafiori is there and he can get that clear. Oh, he's been flattened there. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a save by David Raya! Well, would you believe that?
You couldn't ask for a better opportunity to equalise, but now he'll feel like the opposition have just scored.
Bernardo Silva has a goal! Foden with the short one. He slings it in. That's not going far.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Rodri clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Saka. Now it's Saka. Tries a deft little ball. Ruben Dias. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias. Odegaard. Saka. Spread out to the left. Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Haaland. Cherki. Ball's played through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. Cherki. And he's cut it out. Out of play for a throw. Gabriel. Zubimendi. Saliba. Rice. Calafiori. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cherki. Yehi. Doku is onto it in a flash. Timber is the guilty party there. And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden. And a chance! He thumps it clear. And that's a throw-in. Cherki. Martinelli. Timber. Saka. Timber. Rice. Calafiori. Now it's Rice. Shot a goal! And the ball's come loose here. Vardio. Cherki. Foden does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Calafiori. Rice. Zubimendi. Rice. Calafiori. Saliba. Calafiori. Looks to the other side. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Calafiori. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that was very necessary. Oh, nice touch. Calafiori, and that's aimed into the middle. Doku have it back and can go again. Lewis. Foden. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Guardiol. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Doku! That has been knocked clear. Saliba. Ødegaard. Saliba. That's really well manoeuvred. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And they've got rid. That's a good run down the left. Now it's Martinelli. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Yehi. Guardiol. Lewis. Yehi. Ruben Dias. Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Bernardo Silva. Guardiol. Cherki. And he has been fouled there. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Saliba. Rice. Saliba. Early ball out from the back. Cherki. Foden. Cherki. Doku. And here's Haaland. Haaland goes for a shot! He's in a great position. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. There will be a throw-in. That's good play. So who's he picking out? And that's a date. Cherki! Cherki. Rice. Gabriel. Ødegaard. Saka. Gabriel. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vardiol. Ruben Dias. Gehi shifted upfield. Foden gently done. And that's been won straight back. Haaland! And that's caused a worry or two.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Ødegaard. Gabriel. Subimendi. Gabriel. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Martinelli. Wins the duel this time. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Saka. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Foden. And it's played forward. This might shoot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
After 9 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Subimendi. Played towards the other side. Calafiori, now he's off and running. Chips it through. Lewis. Cherki. Rodri. And that is as far as they're going to go. Saka. Ødegaard. Out to the right. He is just caressing the ball. Haaland. Great defending, strong and determined. Ødegaard. Zubimendi forwards and with intent. And he's there to get it away. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Cherki. Bernardo Silva, who's set up one goal so far. And here's Doku. Vardiol. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Played it again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. Doku takes control. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Timber. Ødegaard. Arsenal already behind after a high-octane start here. Timber. Ødegaard. Calafiori, now the ball in. Vardiol. Yehi. Rodri. Saliba. Calafiori. And that's really well manoeuvred. Big chance! Has another go! Relentless! Just relentless! The lead is extended still further.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Goal for Manchester City. After 10 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, can he get onto this? Lewis. Foden. Rodri. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. And here's Haaland. Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Cherki! That's going to go a long way. Ruben Dias forwards and with intent. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Ball comes in. And he's there to clear it. Caresses it through. That's good vision. Now it's Martinelli. Oh, nicely intercepted. Doku. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Defending of the desperate variety. Yehi. Cherki knocks it out wide. Foden. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. Vardiol. Over to the left. Nice control. Bernardo Silva. Cherki. And here's Foden. And the shot! Odegaard, Saka. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Haaland. He's found a way through. Cherki. Doku! Haaland played out towards the right wing. Cherki. Zubimendi concedes a free kick for that. Timber shifted upfield. Ruben Dias makes the interception. Lewis, aim forwards. Cherki. Oh, that's neat. Odegaard getting this one clear. Gabriel. Timber. Moved on forwards. Saka, now he's off and running. Bernardo Silva. Nice physical challenge. Rice.
Really looking to do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Chooses to go back, and it's Ødegaard. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vardiol. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Dias chooses to go cross-field. Ødegaard. Martinelli proves too strong. Now who's going to be first to this? And he welcomes it in. Foden. Lewis, gently done. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. That's very neat. And it's Bernardo Silva. Lewis. Bernardo Silva. Lewis crossed in once more. Rice getting this one clear. Calafiori. That has been knocked clear. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Donnarumma, long ball by the goalkeeper. Vardiol. Oh, such a clever touch. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Bernardo Silva. Chucky! Saka. Timber. Ødegaard. Rice. Ødegaard. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
Saka really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Foden. And it's Lewis. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Foden. Jackie. Could be danger here. Haaland. Turns and goes back. And that has been clubbed away. Rodri. Vardiol. And here's Doku. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw-in. A searching ball out wide. Ødegaard. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great defending, strong and determined. Calafiori, gently done. That's a throw. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Calafiori. Timber. Clipped into space. And he decides to cross it. Chance for a shot! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Well, the clearance is short. And it's played forward. Haaland. Haaland tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. Foden. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Martinelli absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Foden. Cherki. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Calafiori. Foden. Haaland succumbs to the pressure. And that could set him on his way. Oh, look at... There's the shot! It goes to show he is human after all.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
That has been cut short. Rice. Calafiori. Calafiori forwards and with intent. Timber. That's been slipped through. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Bernardo Silva did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And here's Doku. Odegaard. Martinelli. And it's Rice. Calafiori. Now it's Rice. Now here's the delivery. Ruben Dias gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Guardiol. Crossed into the middle, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Foden. Great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. Calafiori, that's a delicate pass. Martinelli!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Forward it goes. Cherki. And here's Haaland. Haaland! He was not concerned by that.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Rice, aim forwards. Calafiori. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Cross in. And it's hoisted clear. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Ødegaard. That is lovely. Lobbed in behind. Can he finish? It's a goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Cherki. Foden. It's a good run down the right. He is through here. Rice. Calafiori. Saliba. Calafiori. Subimendi. That's really well manoeuvred. Cherki. He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety. And claimed it back swiftly. He has a look up. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. And here's Foden. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Foden. A chance to play it in. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Gets it away. Timber. And here's Saka. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Well, he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Lovely feet. Guardiol. Doku gets into some space. That is lovely. Plenty waiting in the middle. Doku. Now it's Foden. No way through, so back it comes. That's been drilled forward. Ruben Dias. Yehi. Lewis. Foden. Cherki. Foden. Cherki. Lewis. Ruben Diaz. Yehi. Yehi shifted upfield. Zubimendi. Ødegaard, gently done. And he cuts out the supply. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Saliba. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard chips it through. Bernardo Silva moved on forwards. Proves too strong. Timber. Aim forwards. Martinelli. Cherki. Foden. Lewis. Foden. And he whips it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Ruben Diaz. Vardiol. Doku. Clearly not happy with that. Bernardo Silva. Doku. And here's Doku. Bernardo Silva. Timber. Saka. Gabriel. Gabriel, and the keeper's got it again. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. Vardiol. Cherki. Ruben Diaz. Cherki. And it's played forward. Lewis puts the ball in. Timber is there and he can get that clear. Doku. Saliba forwards and with intent. And it's Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Now it's Saka. Rice. Spread out to the left. Now that's well seen too. Foden. He's in a great position here. Oh, a delicate chip through. Doku. Saliba clears it away. That's really well manoeuvred. Calafiori shifted upfield. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Thinks one through. Calafiori Run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Ball is over the line. Ødegaard. Rodri with the foul. And it's Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. Cleared away. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, shooting chance! Foden. Cherki. Gehi, gently done. And here's Haaland. Haaland played out to the left flank. And here's Doku. Gabriel, aim forwards. Cherki moved on forwards. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's played forward. Gehi. Guardiola. Doku. He's taking on the lot of them. And the shot! It's really well cleared. Bernardo Silva. Saka. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Haaland. Ødegaard getting this one clear. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's a nice ball. Martinelli! Deftly away. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Doku. Rodri. Ruben Dias. Gehi. Gehi shifted upfield. Rodri. Cherki. Foden. And here's Foden. Doku tries a shot! Ødegaard. Gabriel, aim forwards. Ruben Dias, gently done. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Foden, Cherki. Rodri, and here's Haaland. Haaland!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Oh, he's in! He can get that clear. Subimendi. Gabriel, Subimendi, Saliba, and that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Doku. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Haaland, Foden. Oh, good ball! Haaland! Yet another chance goes to waste. Calafiori. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Martinelli. And it's Ødegaard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Bernardo Silva, spread out to the left. Rodri. Ball's gone out of play. Tries to get it clear. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Ødegaard. Martinelli, decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Doku. Vardiol. And it's played forward. And here's Doku. Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Rice done delicately. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. Foden can get it clear. clear throw. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Rice. Saka. Rodri wins the... That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
That was travelling. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. Martinelli! Sticks it away! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Lewis. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Martinelli. And here's Martinelli. Looking here to chip it through. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Martinelli. Lovely, now then. Nice physical challenge. Haaland, and they can counter here. Now it's Haaland. Doku. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And it's Bernardo Silva. Cherki. Oh, pleasingly open affair so far. Goals wherever you look. Can he spark a counter here? Gehi. Doku. Rodri. And here's Haaland! Haaland! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Aim forwards. Cherki. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
It's run loose here. And it's Bernardo Silva. Saliba tries to clear. And he shoots! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Yehi. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Gabriel, gently done. Ødegaard, oh, good spread. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a throw. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Yehi gets good distance on it. Rice. Martinelli. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Foden. Now it's Haaland. Rice. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly back in business. Ødegaard have it back and can go again. And they've got rid. And it's Rice. Martinelli. And here's Saka. Gets the shot away! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rodri. Foden. Lewis. Cherki. Hangs in a cross. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Decent progress down the left. And he's managed to get free. Martinelli. That's good play. Martinelli. Well read. And the danger is averted. Foden. That's a lovely, neat pass. Timber. Gabriel moved on forwards. Ruben Dias attempts a clearance. Subimendi. And it's Ødegaard. Timber. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Clears it away. Lewis. Rodri. And here's Haaland. Doku. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's hoisted clear. Foden. Played out to the right. Could move up a gear here. Martinelli. There he goes, motoring forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Great defending, strong and determined. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well timed, excellent interception. Yehi. Moved on forwards.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Saliba. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Ødegaard. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Ruben Dias gets it clear. Timber. And here's Saka, and it's Timber. Ødegaard. Tries to get it clear. Rice. Calafiori. That is a little undercooked. Danger averted for now. Lewis. Lewis, gently done. Doku. Guardiol. Doku in acres of space out wide. Ødegaard. Subimendi. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, red, nice interception. Guardiol. Doku. Doku doing full tilt down the left. And they've got a throw. Guardiol. Aimed in towards the centre. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Raya sends that a long way. Yehi. Cherki. Foden. Nice control. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken. Climbs up big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ruben Dias. Almost half an hour in now. Subimendi. Rice. Bernardo Silva. That's good running with the ball. Good take. Haaland! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Ruben Dias. Doku. Bernardo Silva. Ødegaard. Gabriel played over towards the opposite flank. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Vardiol. And it's Bernardo Silva. That is good strength. Oh, he's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Only partially clear. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Doku. And here's Haaland. Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. Vardiol. Oh, nice touch. And here's Bernardo Silva. And here's Doku. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Doku. That's tidy. A chance to play it in. Doku. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And here's Doku. Cherki. And here's Haaland. And he's heaved it away. Calmly anticipates. Rodri. Doku. Gabriel. Subimendi. Martinelli. Vardiol. Doku. Saka. Vardiol cuts it out. Bernardo Silva. And it's played forward. Martinelli. Saka. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. Vardiol shifted upfield. Bernardo Silva. And here's Haaland. Has a shot! And that's off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Easy pickings there. Bernardo Silva, aim forwards. Odegaard. Calafiori goes steaming forward. Oh, crack shot, surely! They've done it!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cherki. Martinelli, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vardiol has got himself a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Ruben Dias, played up towards the front line, succumbs to the pressure. Cherki, and it's Bernardo Silva, and here's Haaland. Haaland! Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's played forward. Vardiol cuts out the pass. Yehi. Bernardo Silva. Doku.